Tetris, begin the video game. Thank you. Okay, what? That was not a great starting sequence, but if he gets a placement and a half, that is okay. That was not a terrible idea, but he failed the tuck and the spin tuck. Was that even a possible spin tuck? I think that is. I think I've done that before. Yeah. So he failed the spin tuck and the tuck before the spin tuck. So that is unfortunate. He may be a tapper, but he can't spin tuck. So sad, guys. Well, I guess Tetrasaurus is having his dream fulfilled, but he's not taking a huge advantage of it with that Z placement. What, Z placement? No. Yeah, Z placement. And then, okay, there was one obvious placement with that, and he didn't do the placement. It's either that I don't see the 500 IQ plays, or that it was just a bad placement. And he gets the Tetris, he can get that single, now he's clean. It was good, keeping at 50% Tetris rate. See, this is why you need the garbage Tetris ROM. You have a great Tetris rate, you can see their inputs, and on top of all of that, you can do some voodoo witchcraft like I'm about to do right now. Let me just do the voodoo witchcraft. Oh no! Something bad is happening. Sam the Speedrunner. Stop this. This is... What are you doing? Okay. He gets a Tetris. He's tapping. Doesn't even need to look at his board. He's just tapping, man. That's all he has to do. He can be blindfolded, but he's tapping. It doesn't matter. That's just how big of an advantage tapping gives, man. Okay, I need to pick the custom color. It wasn't like 6666 something. That looks dumb. I need to fix that. Oh no, I messed up. Okay, I'm gonna figure that out later. But for now, all that matters is that Sam the Speedrunner misplaces the T piece, and he is a huge 140,000 points behind of Tetrasaurus, which I just haven't pointed out yet. That just proves to you how bad of a commentator I am. It didn't even occur to me the difference in Tetris rate here. It's almost there's a nice Tetris rate for Tetrasaurus at 69%, with a 22% Tetris rate, 21% Tetris rate for Sam the Speedrunner. He just gets into Monka as situations with a elevated stack or a center well, or like an off. Whatever, it's not to the right. Yeah, and then the elevated stacks, and then he doesn't get the long bar, and then he just has the unfortunate RNG sometimes with those Z pieces. There could have been a few better things to do with those pieces, but they're not, amazing. But he still taps that what is it? That was a Z piece, right? That was a Z piece. He still taps it. No, that was an S piece. The blue pieces are S's. I'm stupid. Those are all S pieces. Look at all of those S pieces, bro. And then now he gets a Z piece. Yeah, he refuses to burn. Just don't have an elevated stack. It's not great to be spamming left. You need to not have an elevated stack, and you need to stop on center wells. If you're playing tournament Tetris, that is. Like if you're going for PBs, you can just restart the game. But if you're playing tournament Tetris, you just can't have that kind of stuff there. I'm not claiming any genius. I just watched Jonas Neubauer's video on tournament Tetris. Yeah, that's the thing. He goes for these aggressive left wells with the most elevated thing ever, and then he ends up burning because he thinks it will make his Tetris rate higher. But at least he's surviving through it. So if Tetrasaurus makes a terrible piece placement or a terrible misdrop and tops out, he can bank on his 19 play to survive the thing. And also, it's like he has just a terrible relationship with 18. I don't think the thing about 19 starts as they can really mess up your 18. Okay, now he's transitioned, and you can already see him. He's stacking better on 19 because he's thinking more safely. If you just thought that on 18, his Tetris rate would be way higher. Oh, but he is too high for 19. That was just a bit too high. His stacking was better than 18, but it was just the speed was too high for the thing, and you can't do that. But are we gonna let? No, we're not letting Tetrasaurus play this out, are we? I don't know. Someone make the decision. It's not good pace. Tetrasaurus stopped playing the video game. Or you can continue playing the video game as I figure stuff out. No, I stopped playing the video game actually. Figuring stuff out is for later. Stop playing the video game. It's not, you know. That's not a good argument, you know. If he's the one that has a time constraint, so you should let him Ben Mullen if he wants to. Then you're just lowering the chances that he can play the other games. I think it's just a bad idea, even if he has a time constraint or not. I think you should just, if the pace is not PB or higher, then you should, like in the foreseeable future, not like, oh, if I play perfect, I can PB. No, if you play 60% standard Tetris and you can PB, then maybe you should Ben Mullen, but not really if you have a 50 something going into third 20 and you can't really just PB off of that, and whenever you get forced to burn, then your pace diminishes like that. It's gonna happen in a game. But he's at 700k, so I think I'm gonna let him play that out, because there's a small chance he could PB. Let's look at his piece placements. These are good piece placements. Those is insane tapping. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Yeah. So at 26, you see, you know, he's not doing terribly himself. He is setting up the double. Doesn't take the double. That's gonna be. That he got bailed hard there. Didn't take the double, wanted to be aggressive, maximize the chance for a PB, gets 2 long bars in a row to avoid the death. The RNG gave it to him there. That was amazing. Oh no, and he's playing so aggressive. He's playing too aggressive. There is no long bar for him for the foreseeable future. He's forced to take a triple. That is insane aggression from a player like Tetrasaurus. In the garbage cup, he gets a personal best. That is a personal best of 926,640. That is absolutely insane. Are you kidding me right now? That is absolutely insane.